Thursday night, Kansas City and South Dakota. Hope you enjoy it wherever you are. And the jump controlled by the visitors. There's the smallest young lady on the floor, Lisa Thomas, able to get the rebound and come back for Kansas City. Amani Bennett splashes home a three. The perimeter game as Lisa now going to play to Bannerman. Spinning and scoring. What a move by the young lady out of Hampshire, Illinois.
Again, you know, the opportunity for Bannerman and UGAS to score inside, I think, can be an advantage for them as well, especially if South Dakota stays in a zone. It is the challenge of defending this team because you know what Larkins can do. And essentially, it's a 5-out offense where they surround Larkins with all other 4 players can shoot the 3.
How about this? Right back, though, come the Yotes, as they will often do. And
they seem to hold it up a little bit to get their offense set. I'd like to see them keep attacking a little bit once they get that defense spread.
Heat check for Kelby Bannerman. Where has this come from? She actually had 16 last year against USD, 7 of 11 from the field, and now we have a bank in on the USD side from Duffney. There she is. She thought about it, passed it up. Here's the shot clock now moving to 5. Lisa Thomas high off the glass and in. We've nearly played 6 minutes of continuous basketball. Splitting defenders and scoring is Duffney.
Big opportunity for you guys, as with Bannerman, the ability to score inside on the South Dakota team. Also a team that has really struggled, the Coyotes, in rebounding. Has a really almost a 10-point negative, likes to switch up the defense just for a possession or two, and she did there and was able to get the stop.
That last miss from Kiefer, that 3 is good by Kansas City's number 0. How about the ball movement and offense from Kansas City just a moment ago, Coach?
Yeah, it is really good. But again, you got to shift the zones. And that's a perfect example of that. Larkins goes to drive, and there's 5 defenders in front of her in the basket.
You knew Contreras was going to get in the act.
And when Kansas City is able to get steals and get out in transition, this is where they can really excel. Again, not only transition, but finding the hot hand from 3. And
yesterday said she's been dealing with an ankle or a knee issue. Did not play on Saturday, but good to see her out there here tonight. And Bannerman nearly had another one down, but it spits out.
That's a great attack on a zone when you dribble the ball one way and look behind you, look back behind. And this team is the team still in South Dakota that leads the league, or maybe second now, in 3-point makes. They're going to keep shooting the 3, and their share of them are going to go in.
Nice offensive rebound, put back action from just moments ago.
Yeah, and again, just see Alani just getting that weak side, just hanging in there, waiting. You know, a player like her, she treats, just be you. Do your job. That's rebound, finish, left hand. Again, shooting probably right now, is shooting over 70% from the field in conference play. Just being ready for that.
Bannerman from the corner.
So in the fourth quarter at Omaha the other night,
Bannerman to have 12 points in the first 11 minutes.
Well,
3 off, Bannerman the board. Kelby Bannerman has already hit double figures, and how about that feed from Ana Diaz down to Kelby?
Lack of communication on South Dakota. It's an inbounds play, and she just not.
1 of 6 from the field. Outside, open 3 from the top, and it is drilled.
Some better than others, but you have to guard every player on the floor as though they're the best 3-point shooter on the team. But, you know, you love to see them pushing the tempo there with Diaz there looking at transition. You just got to be able to connect on that, but you like the idea.
Well, there's a nice take from that left side, and that is Carson again. Elena going to let fly a 3, long with it. Into the hands of Amani, who just calmly nails an 18-footer just inside the line.
Defense has to rebound it. Offense just keep the ball alive. Alani keeps it alive, and then the sister knocks down the points.
There's Amani. The 3 goes.
Yeah, it really has been. Again, Bennett, they're all shooting the 3 well. Bennett is really on fire right now.
Good news for Kansas City. Now Contreras finding some space in the lane amongst a few giants to score 2 more. 1-2 punch of Contreras and Bennett, and you know they're going to be here and around each and every night.
Yeah, and letting Alani Bennett take a break, because it's a lot of work to have to guard Larkins, which she's been doing, and able to get her a little bit of a breather here.
Played now, not even 18 minutes of game action. Contreras, why not? This is Amy there a moment ago talking to the official. She cannot probably understand what has happened over the course of these last 40-45 minutes of real time. And there's 6 of 7 from the field, 4 of 4 from 3 points. Speaking of 3 points, another one hit by Duffney. That's her 3rd, and give her 14. Kansas City 5-2 when leading at the break. We'll hope to make it 6-2. They've set themselves up with a good opportunity for that as we're underway. And Alani Bennett, Ruse can afford to show patience now as they've taken the game's biggest lead at 20. Lisa jumper goes. I tell you what, runs down her 2nd rebound of the night. Here's Elena. Put her in double digits. That's 10 for the... She has upped her scoring average to 22 points a game in Summit League games.
Carson 6'1", and Contreras is able to still elevate over and hit the jump shot.
Into the game is Addison Klosterboer wearing number 11. We did not see her much in that first half. And now getting to the rim scoring is Larkins. She just doubled her scoring output tonight, going from 2 to 4, as Coach mentioned earlier on, those 6 assists and 6 rebounds to go team.
And see, they're going back with that high ball screen there, and it's just Kansas City's doing such a great job of crowding that she's not able to get into the lane.
Long 3 off the mark, and the Roos trying to add to this 18-point lead. They led by 18 at the break. Tamia Ugas gets into the act.
Yeah, a real good strong move.
Still a long way to go with 3 minutes and change left in this 3rd quarter. There's Ana Diaz, who's back in there for KC, and that's a great runner in the lanes. Here's Zaire Harold, the young lady out of St. Louis. Now to Elena. There's the trademark pull-up from 15. Nice feed, inside out, Hempy off the mark. Larkins drawing contact and able to score with the left hand. They're giving her that shot around the elbow, didn't take it. Shot clock now down to 5. Amani goes to work, splash. Diaz left open, little bit short. Alani gets it to go as the red light flashes on the backboard and the buzzer sounds. City 3rd quarter win. They lead this one 63-39, hopefully on their way to their 5th Summit League victory. And a huge night giving Kansas City the lift. And Kelby going to go to work. A little up and under and in and showing some emotion. Bannerman, the transfer out of Davidson. And these Yotes, they have to just continue to be wondering what in the world is going on, as Larkin's going to knock home a 3. That's her first long make of the night. Duffney had been quiet in this 2nd half, but able to nail that 3. Her drink of water over there on the Rue bench. There's Larkins. She will get credited with an assist. A good find.
Giving her different looks for Kansas City to defend.
Contreras, that's a huge jumper. All of a sudden you look on the board, Coach, a moment ago, it's down to final quarter.
There she is again, able to get her on the wing and baseline drive. You know, probably needed to see a little bit more this early in the game. Baseline there from the wing as opposed to from the top the whole game.
13 for Grace Larkins. Still going to come up short, one would think, of her season averages. Kansas City leads this by the same margin they did at halftime, up 18 on their counterparts.
That probably won't be long, but you still just, you know, the paranoia of just making sure you stay on top of this. And although that might do it right there.
That's a beautiful sound.
That might do it right there.
When you mentioned it early on in this one, an opportunity to try to get some victories and really stay near the top of this league. The hoop to give her the career high. It has been a glorious night if you're a Roo fan here from Swinney. They have put it all together. There's a nice deuce from Kiefer. USD going to wave the white flag. They're just going to run this thing out. And we will go final tonight from Swinney.